Hello friends, I'm Pastor John, pastor of Sellersburg United Methodist Church, and this is What's Up Thursday, I guess. I'm a day late. Wednesday this week was just very, very busy with lots of different things going on. So this is Thursday, December 4th, and I'm happy to be here with you. Like I said, there's a lot going on and a lot that has been going on this week. I was out of town for a couple of days at the beginning of the week. I went with Jennifer up to Chicago to the funeral of her cousin, and then we returned in time for me to do the services for Lily and Curtis yesterday at her funeral service. And so it's just been a busy couple of days, but I'm happy to finally have time to stop and let you know what's going on. So this is What's Up this Thursday and Friday and this weekend. So we're moving into the second week of Advent. Advent, of course, as you remember, is the 4 weeks leading up to Christmas. And so we began last Sunday with the first Sunday of Advent. And that weekend included decorating the church and getting all that ready. So this weekend, we have even more events. Of course, tomorrow morning, Friday morning, we'll have our Friday morning Bible study. It will be on its second week of Advent, studying, talking about the Christmas story and how the Old Testament prophecies connect to that story, and it's called Christmas Foretold. We meet Friday mornings at 10 a.m. downstairs in the church basement in room 2, and everyone is invited to join us. The men, of course, will be back and will be gathering this Saturday for their men's breakfast. They do that upstairs in the fellowship hall every Saturday morning from 8:30 to 8:45 is when they start. Somewhere in there, they have breakfast, a prayer time, and then a time of gathering and talking and fellowship together. So it's a great time to be together. It's a wonderful way to start your weekend. And all the men of our church and our community are invited to be a part of that. That leads us then back to Sunday. Of course, like I mentioned, it's the second Sunday of Advent. Worship, of course, starts in the morning at 9 a.m. with Sunday school for all ages. And then 10:15, we have worship there in person as well as online on our YouTube channel. You can find out more information about all of that on our website. And we would love to have you worship with us in person, or if you can't, to worship with us online, and just to be a part of our service there. So that's Sunday morning, the 7th, and then the women, the United Women of Faith, are gathering at 2 p.m. for their annual cookie exchange, and so they come and they bring lots of cookies. They exchange them so that you can get a couple of all different kinds, and then they also create gift baskets that they deliver out to some of our shut-ins and others in our community. And so it's a great event that the women hold every year. And so that's 2 p.m. this coming Sunday. Immediately after the cookie exchange, we will have a wonderful Christmas concert. Tony Goforth is going to be here and singing with us and for us. So he's going to provide for us a Christmas concert. That's at 4 p.m. This coming Sunday on the 7th. So you really, really don't want to miss that. It's a great way to start the Christmas season, and would love to have the sanctuary filled with people. He always does a wonderful job whenever he comes and sings for us. And so it's, like I said, it's just a great way to come hear all of your favorite Christmas music sung in the most beautiful way that he can and shares with us. So that's this Sunday at 4 p.m. Just to give you some heads up, we do have things going on every weekend. The next weekend, which will be the 14th, we are having a community cookie decorating party. And so that will be in the fellowship hall of our church, and is open to anyone and everyone who would like to come. Of course, it's geared toward the kids, and we're hoping to have lots of kids, not just the kids from our church, but from our community, and maybe even the preschool here at our church. And so we would love to have all of them come and be a part of that. But any age, if you like decorating cookies or just eating cookies, you're more than welcome to come. And so that will be on the 14th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then on the 21st, the fourth and final Sunday of Advent, what you see behind me, they are empty shelves. We've got them all cleaned off from what they normally have on them throughout the year, and that's because we're preparing to fill these shelves with Jennifer's grandmother's Christmas decorations. It's Santa's home and workshop, and so each one of these little cubbies is a different room in Santa's home or in his workshop. And so they're all intricately designed, and we're looking forward to putting all that together and getting it all set up so that you can come to our open house. So on the 21st from 2 to 4 p.m., we will be having an open house here at the church parsonage. And like I said, one of the highlights is this shelf, which looks pretty barren right now, but it will look wonderfully decorated by the time you get here. So all those different events are going on. Of course, Christmas Eve, that's Wednesday this year on the 24th at 7 p.m. We'll keep reminding you each week about all these different events, but I wanted to get them in your head and get you thinking about it. Make sure to mark them on your calendar now so that you don't forget. So it may be Thursday, but a lot going on. So that's what's up this Wednesday/Thursday. I hope that you have a great day and a blessed week.